Big time ACC action this weekend when number 2 Clemson visits top-ranked Florida State. The Noles, of course, will be Jameis Winston-less for the first half, thanks to his latest antics. However, there could be a controversy brewing for the other team as well. Bonnie Bernstein alongside our man in the know, Dave Miller. What's going on with the Clemson quarterback situation?
Well, we obviously know about Jameis Winston. Dabo Swinney now, he's got an issue at hand. We know Cole Stout's going to be the starter going in, but I talked to several ACC people this week who believe that bye week allowed Clemson coaching staff to get DeShaun Watson, the true freshman, ready for a bigger package. In the 6 drives Watson's had this year, 5 have led to touchdowns, and you saw an extra pep in the step of the Clemson offense when he's been on the field. Granted, it was against South Carolina State, but expect plenty of DeShaun Watson on Saturday because that staff knows they need his legs and they need his strong arm. He's averaging over 20 yards per completion to have a chance against the Noles.
Obviously looking to groom the next Taj Boyd.
Absolutely.
Florida really hasn't had a number 1 receiver the last couple of years. Looks like that's changing, though.
Yeah, a lot of it was schematic the last couple of years, and Kurt Roper has come in and done a good job, but they haven't had the skill position for whatever reason. Demarcus Robinson is a game changer. We saw last week against Kentucky, 15 catches for over 200 yards and 2 scores, and really kind of single-handedly beat the Wildcats in that game. I talked to an NFL scout who believes that he's turned heads already in his second full season, looking ahead to that 2016 NFL draft, and he's a big plus for a Gators team that is missing Jake McGee, the Virginia tight end transfer, who is going to be that safety net for Jeff Driscoll.
Well, he certainly has the bloodlines. His dad, Marcus, played at South Carolina, 10-year career with the Bears. Did you know he actually held the Bears' single-season receiving record for a while until Brandon Marshall broke it a couple of years ago?
I did not know that.
I'm here for you. We're a team. This works really well.
I like it.
Notre Dame, 3-0. We haven't heard a lot, outside of the Michigan blowout since all of those academic suspensions. If I'm inside the Irish locker room, what am I hearing? Yeah,
that was the big question. The end of the offseason was really rough. People wondered if this was a team that would finish sort of 7-5, 6-6. They're 3-0 right now, and I talked to a source close to the Notre Dame program who said he has not seen Brian Kelly this content and comfortable since late in the 2012 year. That was, of course, the year they played Alabama in the title game. Brian Kelly knows this is his most talented offense he's ever had in South Bend, and he knows that they're only going to get better as the schedule gets more difficult. But if you look at that depth chart, the game against Purdue, every guy who started against Purdue has a chance to come back next year with the exception of 2. The third one, though, Everett Golson, his stock is rising. So it could be Malik Zaire time next year, but Kelly's very comfortable in South Bend.
I'm sure Brian was sort of holding his breath until Golson got out there to see what he looked like after not playing for a year. But so far, so good. Irish on a bye this week. They have Syracuse at home next week. Dave Miller, thanks for the knowledge. We got a Mountain West double dip coming up for you this weekend on Campus Insiders. Wyoming hosting Florida Atlantic at 1 o'clock Pacific. Then at 7, Fresno State still trying to land its first win of the season. They will go up against Southern Utah. Mountain West football streaming live and free only on CampusInsiders.com.